Do I even want to know what Krez did?
It's not his fault.
He outscarred Scar!
It's more his dice rolls that decided his attitude through the whole thing because of the Eye of Corruption.
But it didn't work. He just chose to do it. The Eye of Corruption didn't do anything.
At the end,
he just chose to be a dick.
By the end of it, because he thought it was going to go that way, but no.
Well, Scar, enjoy fighting undead Sephiroth while unconscious.
That's not even that.
I know, but I want to scare him. Let me scare him!
There's a great many things.
No choice to matter to save or nothing.
You're just gonna get your ass beat.
I really want to do the same thing I did last time when Nomni was involved, but then again, last time Nomni didn't have too much fun because he barely got to attack. If you remember being the boss for a little bit.
I don't even remember. Oh, when I almost TPK'd the party.
Well, at least within like the first few rounds, and then the party decided to be smart for once.
I forced them to be smart for once.
But this ain't that party.
No.
I just like the fact that no matter what...
I was going to say, we have a tendency to be smart. We're just often accidentally chaotic about it.
He's talking about Looney, Krez, and Lena's group that Scar is currently part of and dragging them down.
That's why I said accidentally.
He was... I don't understand why Krez was trying to force Scar to go to sleep. At all.
Because his catchphrase is clearly Diddy time.
I know, but why?
I don't know.
Why?
He did it once, and now he won't stop.
Did it once. It's almost every session it comes up. What the fuck?
Diddy.
I keep asking, why does he keep saying that?
I'm pretty sure we should just respond to him in Discord from now on with "Calm down, Diddy" when he says anything weird.
It's not even a good meme. It's a really offensive one.
I don't think he cares.
Well, only offensive
to
Mr.
Point.
Combs.
He's trying to be as offensive as possible.
I said, well, only offensive to Mr. Combs.
Turn up your microphone sensitivity just a little bit. I think it might be just a bit too low.
I have it almost all the way up.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I hear him fine.
He cuts out a little bit here and there.
Here.
It might be on my end then.
Yeah, I hear him just fine on my end.
Where are you?
Oh yeah, this. That's it. Here, look.
I can't add it in this.
But hold on.
See it.
Hold on.
What's going on in the background?
I don't know. I
know.
think my roommate's trying not to bust.
Just to let you know, we have been live for the past 5 minutes.
I didn't say anything bad. We're adults. We're an adult channel.
No. The other face was better.
Maybe in the other face.
The fuck did you just say?
Oh, hi, Mr. D.
Whoa, that is a crotch shot.
That's why he was moving the image around.
There you go.
This.
God, imagine Looney hopping on.
This.
I don't have the energy for this tonight, is probably what he would say.
Oh no, he keeps having a lot of things happen in his life. that makes him either really excited or really tired, or he keeps getting dragged into projects that does not get paid for because they're for friends.
It's a high-grade
Yeah, there we go. Much better. Scar's face.
electronic replica. This
Gross.
is a 1-to-1. It's made by the same company that actually made the Dominic.
Fuck is magical dirt?
Look at this. No, a collaboration with Serenity.
All right, I'm ordering Wendy's, which is far more diabolical than sounds because there is so much construction going on. No matter who does this order, they're gonna do about 3 laps around the city before they figure out how to get there.
Fucking Jesus Christ! Why?
Because our city's fucking stupid. We're gonna put every road under construction at the exact same time, and instead of finishing it, we're gonna keep shutting down all the alternative roads because they're assholes.
Alright.
Sounds
Good,
about right.
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your DM Ziggo, and welcome back to the campaign known as the Road to End, or otherwise the DLC campaign, The Closing Line. I am joined here by 3 players, one who's currently ordering Wendy's. Say hi, Omni.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom. I'm also joined here by Bowen Terror, who's playing artist tonight.
Hey, folks, good to see you all again.
And last but certainly not least, I am also joined here by Evil King Scar, playing his character Scar, his original Scar.
And you're all known. I'm the favorite.
It's not a compliment.
Yes, you're our
Not
you're
according to our merch.
You're our favorite chaotic dumbass.
Also, if you're Omni's playing Fiernan tonight, which is the elf. Why? Why are you giving him the evil twisty mustache? That makes him look better. What the fuck?
I become French.
It's so simple but so effective.
Well,
I think your roommate saw it.
I don't even know what he's laughing about. It's just perfect timing.
I don't understand. It's so stupid, but it makes him look good.
Oh God. Okay. I think
Oh, last time the party finally entered Massimo, were slapped by a ghostfish, encountered Mr. Dickinson in the form of a small man, and enjoyed some peak entertainment with Scar blowing up a few wrestlers in a fight pit. Shortly after, the guys met with Marzio Drago, and he is currently trying to fix his own time. By that, we mean he's trying to fix his sort of situation where if you find him in a specific part of the world, he's either young or old, or the right age. But in order to get started on that sort of quest, he needs to have money delivered to the actual auction house for stuff. And that money was since taken by kobolds, and Fiernan and Artis kind of took care of that whole situation in a matter of, I want to say like 3 hours, because they took their fucking time. What the fuck is with the eyelashes?
Okay, I'm done.
But I want to say it took him like 3 hours to deal with the kobold situation, by which Fiernan decimated the entire kobold population in the woodlands and the mountain areas of Massimo.
Cue Doomslayer music while Goblin Slayer plays.
Because he's trying to be extra thorough and making sure nothing comes back to bite him in the ass like it has done every single time he does things.
I believe Artis and Fiernan even played baseball.
One was turned into bloody confetti into the sky. So.
Yes.
The internet's small.
Meanwhile, Scar went on a shopping trip to buy his, like, what was it, 100,000 Electrum worth of stuff for any new guild members that join the Phoenix Flower Guild.
That's what was going on. He got a makeover.
Scar may have also probably grown some facial hair in that time as well. It spanned the
Yep,
3
and-
hours.
And the start of a new following.
Shortly after the whole kobold adventure, the boys came back into town after guards were complaining about Scar being overly drunk in a bar. Well, possibly, I think it was the 5th bar he went to. I can't remember exactly what I was thinking in that process. But Scar went on a drunken adventure because, A, he won an arm wrestling match against Shroud, which was a tiefling rogue that these guys have encountered a little bit ago. And he was given a cookie as a grand prize. That cookie had destroyed his taste buds to the point where he couldn't taste anything other than that fucking cookie. So he went on drinking every single type of beer, wine, or anything alcohol-based to try and get the taste of booze back in him, but no. No, he just got drunk and that was it. No flavor whatsoever, just the buzz, and that's it. And the boys finally find him at a random bar. I don't remember. Was it bar or tavern? Yeah, probably tavern, because you guys ended up having to sleep there.
Yep, Tavern. I'm taking down the spicy meal challenge.
You guys find him, like, taking down the spicy meal challenge. He can't taste shit. And he's probably gonna be on the toilet.
We're all immune to heat. We should all do this.
All immune to heat, not spice. Spice is different
Yeah,
than heat.
but I also have divine health, so it doesn't matter.
Fuck you, you're divine health. Artist just burns everything he eats. Quite literally when he gets in there.
Yeah, you got to remember, Aritis can't get drunk because because of his because he is a living volcano.
Yep, and if it's too much,
I
I
can
can
turn
always
it
power
on
word
and
heal.
off.
Granted, if you wanted to make Aritis into a living flamethrower, just give him some alcohol.
But after the, what was it, the Hot Ones challenge, all the boys decide to go to bed. Scar just plops into bed. I think Thiernan said he meditated for a little bit before he went to bed, and then Artis... Can't remember what you said, Wade.
I can't remember either.
I think it is either stood watch or just went to a random room.
Knowing Arch, he probably stood watch.
Probably stood watch, took a nap while standing. Probably. Okay, Scar, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
For what?
For the beer.
I'm part monk. I can't get drunk.
Who said I was drunk? It's magical beer. Oh my god, I can move his mustache.
And those Scar's fine. Uridan, please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Doody 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 doody. This one.
19. And
Plus
then,
15.
Plus 15. And then Artis, please roll a intelligence saving throw.
Supposed to roll out with advantage, me.
23.
37. No,
Who
38.
the fuck gave Scar Super Saiyan hair?
Don't worry about it. I think it's not working.
Okay. Scar, you wake up with a burning asshole.
Okay. Well, that's the new feeling.
You saved your successful on Constitution saving throw, but you know you need to go to the bathroom as soon as possible.
So it's one of those sessions.
What do you do, Scar?
I immediately go to the outhouse.
Do you rush or do you just walk out the door?
Speed walking.
Be walking. Artist, you see Scar just pop out of the door, just waves hi to you, goes. "Dut, dut, 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 dut." You see him. Roll insight check, Artist, as you see Scar walk by.
Alright. And
That's 20.
Natural 20 on the dumbest thing possible.
You can
That man's
tell.
got a poop.
You can tell Scar is struggling to hold something in his lower intestine, and you just see the struggling to wave high as he then runs past you, speed walking, trying to hide that fact.
so he's basically walking in I got a shit pit.
Yes.
Quick, make him laugh.
Fiernan, you smile at this because you can see everything. Fiernan, you get a bubbly in your gut.
What?
You get a bubbly in your gut.
I get a bubbly in my gut.
You realize that you have eaten a lot of food, when for the past couple of weeks you have eaten nothing. And the first type of food you decided to eat was Hot Ones Challenge food.
I teleport to the bathroom.
You teleport to the bathroom. There's only one outhouse for this area. You are already in the
I locked
bathroom,
that door.
and you lock the door.
Or and start pooping.
Scar, you make it to the fucking outhouse, and you see it is occupied.
I knock on the door frequently, going, "Open up!"
I ate it too, but jackass. Wait your turn.
Oh, it's you. Okay, cool. Move over.
Oh no!
I am not pooping next to you.
The same outhouse.
Oh look, Kira.
I don't think Scar would fall for that.
Nope.
Damn it.
Not gonna fall.
Oh
For it.
look, gold.
I don't think Scar would fall for that either. There's no dragon fever in him.
All right. Well, I guess you're pooping outside.
Guess wooden doors are easy to break.
I teleport Scar into the ocean.
Scar, you're now in the ocean.
He now has the world's biggest toilet. I gave him the world's biggest toilet. He can shut up now.
Say that again, Scar.
Anything around me other than water?
Well, you're in the ethereal. You're in the ethereal ocean, which means you're in the ghost ocean.
What? What does that even mean? They just wanted him in the water, not the ghost ocean.
Massimo's surrounded by the ghost ocean.
Well, I mean, nothing's here besides ghosts, and they can't really complain.
He's just gonna shit. He actually went along with
So
it.
as soon as Scar starts taking off his pants, we cut the black. Fiernan, you hear the moans of the ghosts in the distance. Why?
It's expensive. Ooh.
Fiernan is now just waiting outside the tavern door with Aritas laughing his ass off as Scar just comes back. Nonchalantly, I think, because I don't think Scar has anything to be embarrassed about.
No.
Nope. I mean, it's like a bear shit in the woods. It's normal.
There you go. We both took care of this.
That is not
Only yours was slightly more embarrassing. You just don't know it yet.
seen everything from Sean.
That's fucking funny.
And I took a bath, so it works all together.
Well, that water is non-existent to you. But like Scar came back nice and dry. He was not soaked at all.
Then I still smell a little bit.
Still smelled like blood and grease.
I could buy
And then after like a good 15 minutes, you guys go in, grab breakfast, all that stuff. Get something that's not melt your intestine insides. Get the normal, what was it? Normal morning breakfast noodles.
Out of the two of us, who took the record?
What?
Freaking the spicy food. Who beat the record? Me or Omni?
I mean, you, because you have to take things too far. That's why.
Okay.
I mean, I could have just teleported all of the contents into my stomach, but I'm not stupid enough to do that.
Teleports.
I also probably would have done the exact opposite and teleported all of my food into Scar's stomach so I could keep eating.
I mean, that probably would have given Scar an ulcer.
It's Scar. He'll be fine.
Scar bounces back from literal oblivion, which is fucking funny. You guys get the morning breakfast noodles and everything. Morning alcohol for anybody or no?
Nah.
No,
Okay,
I
everyone
don't think
everyone gets black coffee. Just to start their day.
What is coffee?
Oh shit.
I'm an elf. I'll take an iced mocha.
Smoke. Scar, roll me a constitution check when you drink your coffee.
Oh boy.
I don't think Scar's ever had caffeine. 24. Okay.
24.
Here then, Ice Mocha. Roll a constitution check.
Check.
Yes.
That could have ended so badly had the
And
Thing.
Artis, constitution check when you drink your coffee. You are offered coffee. Okay. I would like to state that the Road to End group has forgotten about this fact. Coffee can give you advantage on dexterity saving throws for half the day. So, all of you guys have advantage on dexterity saving throws, or anything based in dexterity, for the rest of the day.
But I already had that. Does that mean I have double advantage on saving throws if they're dexterity based?
No, I think it's just a situation where they cancel each other out, but it's still advantaged.
Okay. It also extends to my teammate.
Well, it's a mute point now.
Well. We got it. We got the thing that the other group needs that we literally don't.
All they gotta do is buy coffee, but they haven't had a chance to actually buy coffee. That's the problem. And it's also been multiple sessions where they haven't played the game. They only experienced the benefit of coffee once, and that was it.
Lol.
So in regular D&D rules, coffee just gives you +1 or 2, depending on the strength of it. Alright, you guys are now just waiting for Marcio Drag. Why is Scar have legs on his head now? You guys are waiting for Marcio Drago to finally fucking show up. Which he does. He comes in through the tavern door, looks to you, Fiernan. We will talk about the diaper change incident later.
I just look at Scar.
I look at Argus.
Someone changed my diaper as a child, and I don't know who.
It wasn't me. I was busy helping Fear and deal with Cole.
I swear if it was one of the kobolds.
No.
There's now a mustache on the Scar in the background.
Either way, we'll deal with that stupid scenario later. I need to really fix this time situation. I'm glad you guys are helping. How much money you guys have to front for my cause? Was I heard or no?
Oh, we heard you. I was just looking through, and then all of a sudden I heard someone's phone go off.
So Marcio just asked, how much money do you guys can you afford to front for his cause?
I look at Fiernan.
Jordan may have stepped away for a second.
I know that
Oh.
too. I said I like it's one thing I would not what I would actually spend that much money on. Because I could literally get one that's actually metal for like 150, 200 bucks. That's nice. A little more get that.
Not anymore. You still have 100,000. What you told me. You spend 100,000, but still have another 100,000.
I know what I have. I'm just saying I don't have it for him.
You have it. Let's-
That I was like, wow. But it's sold out. You can't buy it anymore.
Not my fault. I'm a hoardy person when it comes to platinum.
Okay, well, this is not a very nice
Platinum
thing.
EP.
Somebody did, apparently.
As Marzio brings out the start prices for some of the items on the thing, a lot of the items are retracted because he was only asking about one item in particular, which was the pocket watch. The pocket watch is fucking the 10,000 Electrum.
Which definitely means Scar, because I don't have 100,000. I have maybe 40.
Oh, he said
I am not going to be the loner when there's someone with 2 to 3 times my funds.
I said 10,000, not 100,000.
I know you said 10,000, not 100,000. Scar has 100,000. I have half of that, so he should pay.
No.
Why should I pay?
I'm just
Not my
asking.
fault.
Because you're rich and I'm not.
Not my fault. You're bad with money.
Yeah, it's not my fault you're rich.
You're right. Because I knew what I was doing. I made money.
Marzio was just asking for a little assistance because all he has is the base for what the item is worth.
I teleport 10,000 of Scar's money to Marzio.
You don't have access to Scar's money.
Yeah, you
Bullshit.
can't do that.
It's in the space band.
I tell him Scar will pay.
Well, it looks like I'm sticking with just my 10,000
What do
then,
you
I
got?
guess. Oh well.
Alright, just
Tell
wait,
you
what
what.
do you got?
Scar will give him 7,500, and I'll give him.
Sorry, we'll give 1,000.
Well, every little bit helps, I guess.
Scar's a piece of shit. Give him more.
Fine, 1,500.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
I thought you didn't have dragon fever. You're acting like you have the dragon fever ever.
Easy, 10,000, 2,000. So, why am I listing the prices for that stuff? Fuck you guys. There we go. Scar,
Is this gold or Electrum?
That's Electrum.
I didn't.
Motherfucker has 6 digits and he won't give 10k.
Well, it's up to you if you want to give her or not. Scar already offered.
He won't
that.
even give 1k.
He already said 1,500. That is 1K.
That's still nothing. That's like pennies to him.
It's not going to be enough to guarantee a win at the auction.
Scar over here being a fucking Elon Musk.
Hey, there might be something better at the auction. We know what he wants. We don't know what's at the auction.
I don't think we need 100k at the auction.
Be surprised some days.
We don't know who's at the auction. There might be.
Fine, give him 6 and I'll give 4.
If you want to bid on the item itself, Scar, you more than welcome. Just let me use it once. That sound agreeable, Scar?
Yeah, if I've been buying it, we'll find out.
You're fucking bitching about helping out with less than 10% of what you have. It's over 25% of what I have. That is why this is upsetting me.
Yeah, it's just money. We'll be fine. Let's go to the auction.
All right, just.
Scar, you do realize
That's
that
enough of arguing with him.
we've-
Let's go.
Yeah, that's fine. Just continue.
We are in a limited time frame right now. Shit. Where is it? Okay, yeah. Marzio directs you guys out of the tavern and starts guiding you towards the. Oh, where the fuck is it? Oh, here. and takes you guys to the General Arts District. You guys start walking through that town. You see a bunch of fancy people wearing different eccentric clothing and all that stuff. It's people wearing like raccoons for hats that are actually live raccoons, a bunch of other stuff. Live animal wear, all that stuff. All of them tamed animals so they don't go crazy and stuff, either magically or by other means. You even see somebody walking with a raptor. Then on the city streets itself, you actually see a bunch of different art stuff, like different forms of music plays. You even see barbershop quartets and other things like that. Any interest?
Oh.
Anything interesting to you guys that you guys want to maybe look into or not?
Definitely.
I'm
go
here
for
to
the
do a
future.
job.
What did this guy say?
Sorry, what was that? I wasn't really paying attention.
You guys are in the General Arts District. You see a bunch of people with eccentric clothing. Some of them have live animals as clothing and eccentric pets like raptors and other things like that. On the city streets, I hear a dog going crazy outside again.
Don't joke about that.
Train of thought lost. On the city streets themselves, you see a bunch of like different music stuff being played. You see phonographs. You see live bands. You see a barbershop quartet here and there. Anything piqued anyone's interest or no?
I guess I'll check out a band.
The string quartets. I mean, I'm rich. I gotta act like rich.
What?
Really?
Say that again without confusing me, Scar.
I said I'll go look at the string quartets because that's what rich people do. They listen to actual music.
Just stand there being basked in, what was it, 4 men singing. I forgot what type of tone a barbershop quartet sings in. Or type of harmony. You're being basked in, what was it? Or a harmony of men throat singing, I guess. And Fiona is just checking out a band. You see like someone playing drums. It's like, okay. See someone pick up a lute. You see them play like a harmony of strings for you, trying to impress you. He's not really doing a really good job at it.
Prop separators. Toasted true toast.
I'm reading my fucking shit and it's miserable. Quite literally. I wrote this probably at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I can't make heads or tails of this paragraph. Let's move on. Marzio drags you guys into a big-looking theater in the distance. And he introduces the theater, what was it? There we go. As the Neo Theater. You guys enter the theater itself, and you guys are immediately... That's right, or immediately put into a queue. Of like a queue of line of people. You guys are individually look through and a bunch of other stuff. You see up ahead that each fancy person that's walking into the auction area, or the theater place, I mean, is being basically what TSA does to people when they go into the airport. Just scanning them. Scanning them, but with a wand, and one person has a fucking magic chicken that's scanning someone. Is going
Macaw.
Yeah.
I look at my vape pen and then my gun on.
You see other people walking with weaponry and other shit, and you see some people sign contracts and other things as they take them to the side and talk to them. Some of them with heavy weapons, others with different types of gear, spell books, and other stuff like that. So you guys really have nothing to worry about. They were just making people sign contracts. You guys can roll insight, or if Furion can use his bullshit and see what the contract states.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Furion looks over a contract and says, "Oh, it's a magically binding contract that binds people from not using mind-altering magic in this place." And that's about it.
Sounds like a good thing.
I want to see if I can see something.
What are you looking for?
Is there a sick old man in a wheelchair? Or a young man?
Who are you looking for?
Anyone that's sick.
Why?
Why?
He thinks he's Jesus.
No, but why though?
I don't know.
I
I was
need.
going to walk up to him, lay my hand on him, go, "You are healed by the power of me." Instead of use power word heal.
Oh, he's going to try to gain followers.
This is
So
the
he
wrong.
thinks he's Jeff Bezos mixed with Jesus.
No, he's trying to start his path of becoming a god.
Oh, we could buy Mozart.
This is the
Yes, I
wrong-
know. And he's been acting like Jeff Bezos to this point. Now he's pretending to be Jesus for his own selfish gain. Which, in a way, worse.
Yes.
Lucky D20 scar, I guess. Picking a weird time to do this. 7. You don't see any
nope.
old men or anything like that in a place where there's high class people going into.
Okay.
Now you guys come up to where the guards are scanning people. Let me see. Everyone roll me lucky D20s. I just feared it. There's our
The best possible thing to roll for Lucky D20.
And then Scar. 15. Alright. First is Aritus. Okay. Second is Fiernan. Okay. And then last is Scar. Alright. All of you get the guard with the magic chicken. Who wants to go up first? As the female guard is waving a fucking rooster at all of you.
I'm used to this. I'll go first.
Fiernan, you immediately step forward. The rooster looks you in the eye. You look it back in the eye. The lady begins to wave the rooster up and down, and then the rooster just does nothing, looking at you. Roll insight check on the rooster.
26.
You have come with this knowledge that the rooster and you have an understanding. It will not reveal that you have a mind-altering spell on your person. Actually, you have like 3 forms of it, too. You can thank your affinity with roosters.
I had a feeling this would happen.
Who wants to go after Fiernan?
I'll go.
Artis, you stand up. The lady waves the rooster up and down. The rooster is sweating, going as he goes. And the lady then asks you. She introduces herself, and she calls herself Izigi. And she asks if you have any sort of mind-altering spells that you're aware of, which you have, I think, 1.
I believe the one I have is compelling duel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not really gonna do anything here. But still,
Yeah, it
policy
just-
says you have to sign this here, and she brings up the contract, which you already know what it does. It just prevents you from using the spell in this place, this like specific house.
Which I go ahead and sign.
With an X, or do you sign Artis's name?
I'll sign my name.
Okay. Guard, you want to go up next or no?
Yep, I go up and I give a playful smile to the chicken.
Roll animal handling. Because there's playful smile, then there's the scar on screen. 25. Okay. The rooster.
25s.
The rooster pays you no mind about that. You have this fugly ass smile, which kind of freaks out the lady, but the rooster tells you have no ill will, at least I think.
Nope.
She waves the rooster all over your body, and the rooster goes crazy at your arm and then on your person. You have like 5 different mind-altering spells stored within the arm and then yourself.
That sentence could have been taken so wrong.
Ziggy asks you if you have any mind-altering spells that you're aware of on your person or in form of spell scrolls or books.
That I'm aware of. Mind altering? Not that I'm aware of.
In the arm, there should be one, but I'm not 100% sure.
The only ones I have are Call Lightning, Fireball, Vine Traps, Teleport, Power Word Heal, and Time Stop.
Oh, I thought you had a mind altering one in there. Do you have any spells that you check your spell list? I'm not sure if you have spells that
Those are
mind.
all the spells I have.
So there's nothing in your spell list. Okay. Never mind. The rooster just goes caw like a friendly nature. Scar passes without issue. I thought Scar had more shit.
I thought he had whole person or
I have-
something.
I have
know why.
weapons that do a lot of shit.
But they're in your space band, which cannot be detected. And then last but not least, Martio walks in and the rooster pecks him in the fucking face.
That's kind of necessary.
Ah, is this because I have Gesh? Martio is then forced to sign a contract, and he's also forced to pay a fine for owning the Gesh spell on his person.
What's the fine?
Let's see, the fine was one of his fingers.
That sounds a bit intense.
It's Gesh. Gesh literally alters a person's nature, behavior, and everything, which changes their very being and personality. So that's kind of why.
It is basically the ultimate manipulation.
Let's see.
So now that like Martio has come back from Oblivion and a bunch of other shit. Losing a finger, nothing to him.
So I just realized that Marcio's one of Scar's favorite. Wouldn't help him. That's fucked.
Well, it's more Scar has tried to help Martio on occasion, and Martio keeps being a bitch about it.
Ah.
This is the one of the times where Martio asks for help, and Scar has the opportunity to say no to him.
But isn't he currently helping us, technically?
No,
No, this is all for him.
it's all for him. He already helped you guys. He just wanted little help to fix them. And there's also some thing connecting to you guys and the time shit you guys did, time bullshit you guys did. Because you guys are literally going after a timepiece that belongs to the clockwork goddess whose name I cannot fucking remember.
Araminta?
Thank you.
Fermentamino. What?
Fuck. That came out of nowhere for me.
I was eating my Frosty, and then I heard that name, and I was ready to say it.
No, I said Araminta. You know, the goddess of
I know, and that's why I
time
said
and all that shit.
Fermentina.
It's just a random thing that came into his mind when he heard the name. Yeah, you guys finally go through that, and that's just fucking weird. Finally enter the actual big... I fucking wish I had uploaded the photo that I found, that I put in the credits for this video. God damn it. Well, you guys come into a very fancy theater area. You see... Like, there's thousands of chairs, but there's only about 100 people here. All of them look, yeah, they're fancy folk of an eccentric persuasion. Like, every single one is either like a warrior, but they're dressed in fancy clothes for warriors, or nobles that are dressed in suits and everything like that. And then you have the people that were animals. And then there's a raptor by itself in the fucking crowd. The raptor's also wearing a top hat.
There was a raptor in a top hat in the crowd.
Yes.
Is it the Velocipaster?
Maybe. I don't know because I did not put a reference for that in this thing. Again, I think I wrote this at 2 in the morning and forgot to put my references for shit. Oh well. And then there's an interesting sight in the crowd. Perception check from everyone who wants to make a perception check. All right. So both Scar and Fiernan. Someone's gaudy perfume makes you gag. Have you ever been
Trout.
around? If you've been around like anyone that has like perfume that smells like
Yes.
old,
Yes. Jesus Christ, I hate when they do that.
yeah, that's the whiff you get in your face. Makes you both gag, especially with Scar's sensitive nose or tongue. I mean,
Public service announcement: if you need to use the whole bottle, take a fucking bath. Not a shower, a bath for 4 hours.
And then Aritus passes. Aritus looks at the like seats close to the stage of the theater, and he sees a very familiar small man sitting up front as he looks back to you guys and waves.
Of course.
It just looks like there's random doodles now. Mr. D waves hi to all of you as he sits back down. And
Mr. G was Mr. Dickinson.
Mr. Dickinson is Mr. D, yeah. Of course he'd be here. I mean, this was one of the items he was trying to request as well. But you guys, I don't think asked or restructure brain. Marzio talks to you guys.
We're all trying to do the same thing here.
Anyways, we were probably going to discuss it had Scar not gotten bored and walked off.
Yes, but this is one of the things he's also after. All of you guys are after this timepiece for a different reason. Mr. Dickinson's reason is unknown to you guys, unfortunately. But Marzio also tells you guys we cannot let him win. I do not want to owe him another goddamn favor. And if he wins, Scar, please kill me. And I mean that figuratively.
Okay, you all heard it. I have a free right to kill.
I said figuratively! I know Scar's joking, I think.
I can't tell with him this session.
I was gonna. It's hard to tell.
No, Scar has been getting better at grammar, and that scares me. That means he's getting a whole lot better with his thinking. So
he's getting a lot better at being vague. Also, who the fuck gave him a monocle?
What do you think?
Don't make me do it. Don't make me commission Grace again for this.
I immediately walked over and sit down in a porch.
I am the last person to tell that to because now I'm gonna fuck. We both need money.
All right, Scar, please repeat yourself again.
I immediately walk over to the looks like to be the poorest chair in the room.
Which is the raptor.
I sit next to him.
You sit next to the raptor. The raptor looks to you and says, "Hello, good chap."
Hello.
Let me see. Kieran, where do you want to sit? You have warriors. You also have the raptor. You have Mr. D. You can sit where Marzio's sitting all the way in the fucking back, away from Mr. Dickinson. Or you can sit next to the lady who has that fucking entire bottle of perfume dumped on her.
I mean, I'm likely to kill her, so you know what? I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna sit by Mr. D.
Is it next to Mr. D? Hello, pretty boy.
Hello, Mr. D.
And an artist, where you sit?
I'll stay by Marzio.
All right, you sit next to Marzio, who is currently chewing his thumb. But not his thumb, his thumbnail, out of anxiety because he does not have enough money for this shit. And then Fiernan just looks at Mr. Dickinson up and down, and you see that he has brought about 6 bags of money with him. All the size of him.
I chose the right person to sit next to. Favors be damned. We've dealt with God, so I think we can deal with a favor too.
All right, the auction.
Well, it's not going to be us that owes him the favor. It's going to be
Marzio does not want to owe Mr. Dickinson a favor because the next time these two worked together, Marzio died about 6 times. So it was not fun for him. And I think at one point Glock accidentally ripped out his lung. Yeah.
Oh.
That was one of the more stupidest things that happened to him.
Whoops.
What
do you mean? Whoops, that's my lung.
Quite literally the conversation that happened. As I think Marzio got impaled by a deer skull, and Glock failed his medicine check and decided to pull it directly out of his chest.
Oh my god.
Which pulled out his lung.
Good job, Glock. Good job.
The auction begins as the light in the crowd starts to dim. The lights shine onto stage as you see a tiny gnome dressed in a suit and everything start walking towards the podium in the center. He hops up
It's
on
horrible.
charisma check. Because you said that in a quiet room.
20 what?
21. The gnome does not take offense to you.
Yay.
Oh, wait, I forgot to mention there. As you guys are going to sit down, you do all hear whispers from all the people in the crowd about possibility of acquiring a few particularities. I need to learn to pronounce things. A few peculiarities today. Jesus fucking Christ. Why was that so hard? One talks about finding an art piece with some tragic history to it. Another states that they're here for the magic timepiece and is willing to drop a year's earning on it just to get a good taste of God memorabilia. So you now know that people in the crowd know there is a piece of a God for sale on there or for auction up there.
My ears perk up that I don't have.
You have ears, Scar.
Well, they're definitely perked.
Scar forgets that he has elf ears. So the gnome walks onto stage. Fiernan says, "Oh, that's adorable," and then he hops up onto the podium. He introduced himself. "Good morn, ladies and men of many shapes and stature. I, Auctioneer Guido III, welcome thee all today to the lineup of relics, items, and art pieces provided by the administration of Massimo. Let us begin with the first piece." Fuck! Cut myself. I cut myself. Ow.
That's not fun.
First, a key ring with 5 keys. That is so fucking redundant. A key ring with 5 keys and a pewter tag engraved with a coy smile. The history of this key is the key belonged to an unknown thief that that was found on his corpse within the 3rd barrier of our 6-tiered vault. The keys do emanate some magic power, but their level is too high for the administration to identify. All interested bidders, raise your hand as bidding starts at 1,000 electrum. You start seeing a couple people raise their hand. But Marzio raises his hand once, and then as soon as the bidding goes over to 3,000, he lowers his hand. Mr. Dickinson has no interest in the fucking key. Anybody have interest in the key? The bidding is at 3,000. Or keys.
What if I don't have interest in the key, but I want to get other waste their money, so I make bids and hope that someone outbids me?
Are you talking about bid dropping?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, so this is going to be insight checks from people, but Fiernan has a cheat. Because Fiernan can literally see the amount of money people have brought to the actual thing. People have carts and stuff throughout the alleys of the seats and everything. So he targets the richest people, eyes them, or I think attempts to eye them. So roll.
Fiernan is the motherfucking cheat code.
Would you try to intimidate him, or would you try to be coy and say, "Ha, you don't have enough money for this bullshit"?
Do I still look intimidating? Like,
No.
I got the starry eyes. And,
No.
Okay, yeah, I'll be coy.
Shit-eating grin, Kiernan.
Yeah. Charisma, right?
Performance.
Performance art. Well, I think I got some kind of like story advantage. I'm not gonna waste it on
Wait,
this.
you're an extra handsome elf. You have advantage, my fucking god.
Well, that works too. Advantage.
That's what I forgot. You have the magic mask bullshit. You're still wearing the magic mask. You have never fucking taken it off.
That's really funny.
And of course, that happens. You have never taken off the mask that allows you to transform into other people. That has been on your person since Midori. And you made yourself look like a more handsome version of yourself.
That there was one time, Kamala ripped it off so hard it got stuck in the ceiling.
I thought that was your shirt.
I don't remember.
It was some
I got crazy.
All right, let's see how many people failed this. They're NPCs, so they're based on a fucking...
Fail this. Yes.
Yes, everyone fucking fails. You look at the richest people in the fucking room. You force them to bid a lot of money on these fucking keys. The bidding goes up to fucking 10K. Scar, do you wish to invest in these keys or no?
I mean, we're up to 10K. I can push it to 11.
Scar raises hand, says 11K. How stupid are these people? Lucky D20 Fiernan, Lucky D20 Scar. And then Artis, are you placing bids or no?
Not really. I'm just watching this all amused.
Okay. So Artis does not place any bids. He's watching amused. He's also looking at Mr. Dickinson with the Red Dragon's eye to see if he's playing anything fishy. So far, nothing fishy, but he does see that the money is kind of weird. As it glows red. It's weird. Alright, Scar, did you roll? Yeah, you rolled. Okay. First one for Scar. And second one for Fiernan.
Second one.
Yeah, the second one's yours.
Second one was for Fiernan, and that's within 5.
That's within 5
Okay.
to Fiernan. Okay. Scar, someone looks at you, stares you with a squint, and raises his hand for 12K. Do you wish to go 13?
Yeah, I'll squint back and say mouth the word you're on, and I raise for 13.
13. Fiernan, you see the situation play out, and you are satisfying, and you rest your... Wait.
Yep.
Just lean back in your chair, smiling as Mr. Dickinson looks at you and laughs. Started a fucking bidding war. All right, Scar. Let's roll another lucky D20.
Yep.
Because I am terrified by performance check by you. So it's a 10. That's an 11. Okay. Scar, you just look intimidating at him as like, bruh, you show your gigantic bag of money when you snap your fingers and it appears out of fucking nowhere. He stands that almost immediately. Scar. 13K going once. 13K going twice. Anyone, any other takers? Sold to the Red Dragonborn with the metallic arm.
Fuck!
What do you mean,
Yeah,
fuck?
You
I
barely
was
want
trying to
to
get him up, not actually win.
You should have known after the third time.
I thought we were in a big war. I thought he was going to keep going.
Nope, the lucky D20. You wanted that to be within range for him to give up.
You know,
Okay, I got to pull out a calculator now because I'm going to start writing down how much I'm losing here.
But you got level 9 keys. You have no idea what they fucking do. But you know
I'm sure we figured it out.
the thief got into Massimo's Grand Vault at level 3 in a 6-tiered vault. So,
It probably goes to something in the vault.
it's either that or they're just really good magical keys.
Too.
Just have me look at them later.
Next item for sale: silver chimes that. Oh, no, a silver chime. Jesus Christ! Why did I forget that word? There's literally an A right in front of it. I thought it was a fucking point.
We have boop, 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 boop. What is that last digit? Oh, it's a 0. Okay.
All right, Scar, you ready?
Minus 13 is what I just spent. Yep.
I'm assuming Scar is done with his math now.
Yes.
A silver chime that creates a ring of doves. This was supposed to be used as a proposal, or supposed to be used in a proposal for two lovers. Tragically, the woman of the two was stabbed to death right before she could give her answer, and her lover surrendered the item to Massimo's guards.
Wow.
The bidding for the item starts at 50 electrum. All funds will go to the widower's funeral costs. I did say the bidding started at 50 electrum, right?
Yes.
5-0, 5-0, just in case it says like 15.
Yep.
Okay. So immediately you see the raptor raise its hand and he says 1,000 electrum. Then you start seeing people other just join in and everything, and the bidding goes up to about maybe 5K, and it starts rumbling around there. Anybody want to join in the bid or no?
The only reason I'm going to join in the bid, except for the item we need, is to make people bid more money. So if it looks like I can do it again, I'll do it again. But if not, I'm going to hold my.
How do you make people bid on a tragic item? That's the thing.
That too. You know what? I'm gonna leave this one alone.
Yeah, it's nice, but
Actually, I can justify making them bid on a tragic item because he just said the proceeds go to the funeral costs, so it's a good thing.
You also see Marzio bet 6 grand. As Artis just looks, what the fuck? And then you see tears start streaming down his face. I know love, goddammit!
I'm not doing it.
It's not Marzio's thing, it's something else, but he just knows the tragedy stuff.
Poor guy. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Going once. Going twice. Scar, do you have any last minute thing before Marzio loses 6 grand on this thing?
nope, that's all on Marzio.
Fuck. Sold to the man who was leaking from his face in the corner.
Poor guy.
Oh, Mr. Dickinson just shakes his head disappointed.
At Marzio.
Yeah, Marzio just like couldn't hold out to the end. Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's not giving a shit-eating grin at this point because he knows like his past and things. Moving on to the next item. Thank you, sir, for donating to the cause. He brings out a golden bowl set. Not gold, a golden bowl set with a star ruby. He then states that this golden bowl refills with ancient wine every 24 hours.
Damn, where's Z when you need her?
Love you, Looney.
This is an art piece sold to one of the admins. He is rather embarrassed by this piece as he has only taken one sip from the bowl, and he ended up going on an adventure that had him challenging our world vault with only ladies' knickers. He has no idea where he got those from. And a dream.
So he went on a panty. He took a sip, got so wasted, he went on a panty raid, and then challenged the vault. That sounds like a movie.
He said it was the most fun he had in years, but he will not be doing that again and wishes luck to anyone who attains this item. Bidding starts at 7,500 electrum. As it's literally a golden bowl with star ruby in the middle of it, so it's worth a lot. And then it creates alcohol that is so fucking potent that it makes you do stupid shit.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta see if food's ready.
I'm pushing this one.
You're
Whether I want.
You're pushing this one. How do you push this one as you look to some of the richest people in the room?
I mean, I just wait for them to bid, and then I start outbidding them, and then when I think that they're gonna stop outbidding me, I just stop.
No, but how do you like engage in like this? As you look to a person, what sort of motion or action do you do to try and entice them? I'll tell you what to roll based on that.
Okay.
All right.
I want to say something about. Don't you want to party?
I think this is
I
general.
feel like Dionysus would have some.
Just general charisma for that, unfortunately.
It's fortunate to be.
25. Everyone's gonna fail that. Why am I asking you to roll for fucking charisma? God damn it. Not 20!
Well, except for that one.
Which is fine.
You still have like two of the richest people going in the room as like they start bidding war. I'm gonna say one lucky d20 for this. That's within 5, so yeah. Yeah, it goes Fiorin's way. They go entering a bidding war for about... Wow.
That's a-
Roll me a D100 modifier, Fiorin. 55.
55.
So they stop at 55 more percent, or 55% above the asking price they just give. And I do not have my phone on me. It's all the way over there in my fucking bed. Damn it!
Oh.
Let me pull up the
What was
calculator.
it starting at?
7,500, 55%.
What is that supposed to be?
That's easy. That's an additional 4,100. So 7,500 plus 41.5.
It's been 9,600.
Looks like he belongs on a.
That is 11,600.
I am terrible at math.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I said that.
So you managed to get the bidding up to 11,000. Scar, do you wish to try and enter into the bidding war to make people spend more, or do you think you have been burned already? One too many times.
I think I got burned, so I'm just gonna let him write it out.
I didn't write it out. Fiorin only bet like the once to get people start bidding. He did not bet once again after that. He just started looking the two battling out each other, and they decided to just go straight to 11K. Fiorin, do you want to roll one more lucky d20?
Sure.
See what
No.
fucking happens.
Ready, I'll be back.
Well, what am I rolling the lucky D20 for?
To see if they would go one more round or not. Eight and 2. No, but you have started a fucking, what was it, clash of egos between the two. So they will probably be more enticed to start spending.
Wow, that is literally just one too small.
Well, you see one of the richest person's money bags trickle down to a significant amount, because that's 11K.
It's true.
Second to last item presented, a jade scepter engraved with mythical imagery. The imagery is based on our celebrity platinum dragon fighting one of the aspects of chaos. What is wrong with me today? He is rather proud of this piece and is willing to do an autograph signing with the lucky bidder. Bidding starts at 2,000.
Oh, I'm driving this up.
Do you wish to start a whisper campaign or no?
What's a whisper campaign?
Where you just whisper into somebody's ear and they start whispering and spreading out some rumors really quickly.
Yes.
Spreads like wildfire. You're just like, hey, that's the celebrity dragon. You get to be literally right next to the celebrity dragon for a few moments.
Yes. I do exactly that. You might get to be his friend.
Persuasion check this time around.
Still doing it with advantage. Assuming I could find it because I'm blind.
27.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one. You whisper to the warriors, and they start loudly talking to each other, and that spreads across the fucking room.
The entire auditorium.
They can't keep their mouths shut, and you see like a bidding war start. So roll me one more lucky d20. 13. You get a luck.
Damn. I got a luck. Where is my luck? Yeah, I go up to 1 luck.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 1d4 turns. 3. Okay, so it goes up 3 times. People start bidding. Roll me a modifier, Fjorden, for the ending thing. So the
Rolls
D100.
100.
That'd be funny. 22.
20.
Roll it again.
7 to 1.
And then roll it one more time. Okay,
9.
we have a lot of fucking math to do here.
God damn it.
Calculator.
Stupid math rocks.
Alright, I am back with food. What I miss?
So what was it? 2,000?
I have caused chaos.
Again?
Yes, all I did is whisper, hey, you're going to be in of the celebrity, and the NPC nat won, so they yelled it, and now everyone's fighting over the item.
Fighting over what?
A jade scepter that the platinum dragon will autograph.
Ah.
Oh, 2K. Oops. Okay. So 2,440 is the first one. That. Gonna up that by 1. 4,173 is the last, or second to last one. Okay, so the grand total ends up becoming 4,550 Electrum being spent. Do you wish to egg them on further? Does Scar want to help? Does Artis want to help in the bidding war, or no?
What's the hat?
What's the bidding for?
For a, what was it? The Jade Scepter engraved with the mythical imagery of the Platinum Dragon celebrity fighting one of the aspects of Chaos, and there's going to be an autograph signing for the lucky winner.
Yep,
And what do we have them at right now?
4,550.
Does it look like they'll bid more?
Yes, if someone entices them to bid more.
Oh, I'm enticed.
I'll jump it to 5,000.
Scar jumps
Oh,
it to
let's jump.
5,000.
I'll
Please.
jump at that.
Scar jumped it. Scar jumps it to 5,000. Scar, who are you locking eyes with to get him to bid more?
Oh, I'm going to raise it flat out. The autograph is worth more than the scepter alone. So who's going to really stop me from getting this?
Good phrasing. Persuasion check with advantage, Scar.
I know, I'm gonna opt in. He was like, he's right. It would probably go for 20,000.
Oh, sweet. She's 14. Okay, you can roll persuasion on top of his roll. Help him a little bit. Okay. Artist, do you wish to help out a little bit in convincing people, or no?
Alright, so Scar's currently at the current bet right now?
Set it at 5,000.
And then I blurted out 5,000. That thing's probably going to be worth 20,000 with the autograph once it's autographed.
I'll raise it to 5,500.
That adds another 500 on there. You getting people to... Artis, you upping the ante. Give me... Charisma check, because you just decided to throw an extra 500 onto the thing. No fancy wording, it's just a statement.
Mhm.
You are helped by Fiernan because he said it could be worth up to 20,000. So right now it's a steal, and people start bidding and bidding and bidding. Please roll me a lucky d20, Aritas. Ken? Ken.
Ah, just one off.
Just one off. All right. Scar, please roll me the d4.
Yep.
Well, Artis' statement did convince people to start betting a little bit more, but the words from Kiernan and Scar is what's actually driving them. They go for 3 more rounds. Percentiles from Artis. Please roll 3 D100s. We're going to be doing some more fucking maths.
What happens when we're getting gold?
47. Jesus.
47, 7, and 88.
Jesus. 5,500.
They're gonna spend more than 20 on it.
Probably.
I did say at least 20K.
7,700 is what the 40% does. $13,629. That's what the 77 does. $25,623,000. No, 25,623
103.
Electrum is the ending score. Anyone wish to push it further, or is that resting
Nah,
price?
That's they're
I'm
good.
good. I've only got 6,000.
All right, so Lucky D20 art is to see if it was the richest person or second to richest person. I want to see. We'll see.
Oh,
Well, we'll see if it's anywhere
I
near
would
that
like
one.
to give him one of my
Are
cards.
you?
I got a luck.
Never mind.
On a net one.
I get a fucking luck.
Get a luck on a nat one, and
that's-
it's the richest person that just went bankrupt.
Mr. Dickinson has his hand raised. You boys make a very convincing argument for this shit.
We even got him.
It's
I'm
like
pretty sure Marzio is shocked.
you see them just come up and take away 4 of his 6 bags of money.
Oh my god! How much did he bid?
The 25,000.
That's and he had how many bags?
Yeah, it's 6, and then now it's 4 bags down, so he's down to 2.
2. 6 bags was 25,000, which means I have double what he had. Fair, so we're good. If I don't win it, Scar will win it.
Scar. May the best bidder win, I guess, on the next one. The Marcio is like, thank fucking God. Like, fucking god, he wasted it on that shit. And then Scar sitting next to the Raptor. I say good show. But
So in other words, Marcio now owes Fiernan because he started this mess.
But the rapper just states what happened, the whole thing. As in the bidding war that happened, it was like literally a war thing as people start yelling at each other, who's going to be taking what and all that stuff. Yelling, and some people threw signs at each other as soon as they raised the ante. The Warriors, when they threw their sign, they knocked some people out. These like tiny plastic-like things, they just threw at a person's face and just instant knockout. Someone throws the raccoon hat too. It's the living raccoon hat. It just goes rabbit all over the place. It is a very lively bidding war show. It is hilarious. Scars starts laughing at the whole situation because it is amusing to him that people are dancing at his words.
Well, if there's any cameras going on right now, quality entertainment.
Usually auctions are
Right?
private, unfortunately.
I think this is the first time Fiernan used his charisma to sow chaos.
It's for a good reason.
It is for a good reason.
And then we bring out our final item. I say as I bring up the wrong page.
Good job.
They bring out this pocket watch thing, and the announcer and the auctioneer says, a pocket watch of the clockwork goddess Aramenta. This is a piece sold to a random pawn shop that caused an odd slip in time, but only to a localized area, about the size of a room. Not this room, like the size of a normal house room. The pawn shop owner skipped forward in time and saw many great wonders just outside their door, or just outside their home. Put into the right hands, maybe someone can send themselves into the world of tomorrow. Bidding starts at 10,000 Electrum.
I jumped to 15.
Sky immediately jumps to 15. March was just like, you're that interested, huh?
Why don't you jump that up to 15? Why not
The item
take it?
we're after.
Oh, stop wasting money.
It's not wasting. It's the item we're after.
I know, but like they could have bid lower.
Scar,
I'm taking people out of the money first.
roll an intimidation check on everyone but Mr. D because he will jump ahead of you regardless.
I was going to say, I think he's just trying his best to make sure we get the watch.
Yeah, I know.
Insight.
I said intimidation.
I know.
Okay.
Which is charisma, which I don't have good charisma.
17. These are NPCs you're rolling against, so we'll see.
That's 4.
That's a 16. That's it. Every single one of them shudder at bidding another 5,000 as the bidding war from before has them sort of hesitant to start another one, especially over something like this. A lot of people here are not magically inclined, because most of them are just like regular nobles, not the fancy ones that are wizards and stuff like that. There are a couple wizards here, but most of them just came for the show, honestly. As Fiernan looks at most of the wizards, all of them have like a small coin purse at best, and they could not even bid on the cheapest item because the cheapest item was 50 Electrum, and those money bags seem like they're only carrying like maybe 10 to 15 pieces.
I'm going to back away from my mic just to do this as a fucking joke. 20,000.
Was that Aritus, or is that another thing you was trying to do?
That was
That was
Aritis.
supposed to be Clank.
Oh.
Clank can be here if you want him to be.
Do I recognize Clank's voice?
Yes, you recognize the New Zealand accent.
I immediately turn my head towards it and go, shut the fuck up, 28.
28. 25. Oh shit. Marzio, as soon as Scar says 28, not Marzio, Mr. D, as soon as Scar says 28, he was about to say 25, the maximum he had. And he's like, shit.
Wait, Mr. D said that?
Yes.
He's already going, can't bid because he doesn't have it.
28,000.
I'm now contemplating on whether or not I want Scar to this over me. The problem is I know he'll win if he wants to waste much money.
I'd say it'd be up to like Wade and Clank's personality at this moment. Clank, I don't think has enough notoriety to even have anything above 20, because I feel like that's a good long worth. Because I did not plan for that to happen, but I said Clank can be here. I think 20 was pushing it.
I did clarify that I was saying it as a.
He did.
Understand, jokes can become real because if they're funny enough, I will make it happen.
And that is why Chris's character has an infinite wedgie in Rotling. I'm not joking.
But I feel like 20 was pushing it for Clank, so it was Scar saying, shut the fuck up! 28. Roll an intimidation check, Scar. Please and thank you.
I don't even use no normal intimidation. I just hold up the bag above my head and go, "There's 100,000 here."
He snapped his fingers.
100,000.
Oh no, Scar! Yeah. Please roll me a lucky d20 to see if they're taking you seriously or not. When you bring out the bag, there's 100,000 in here. Oh no.
No, they are not taking him seriously.
Well, there's technically more than 100,000 in there, but I'm just saying there is.
Still, that's
Raising
what,
it.
12
So-
off.
So, Scar looks at Clank, says, shut the fuck up, 28 grand, brings out a bag of money, there's 100,000 here, I can keep going, motherfucker! Is what Scar is trying to say, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Clank just giggles. 28,000 going once. 28,000 going twice. Sold to the Red Dragonborn with 100k, maybe less now, bag.
Marzio's probably confused now because I'm willing to bet he's never met Clank.
Probably.
Thank you, Red Bird, for making her waste money.
Well,
I should have said- Should have just said red-throated bird because that's what Clank is based on. A red-throated crow. Or raven. I can't remember, honestly. It's been too long.
Let me just
That hurts my pocket a little bit, but it's okay. I'm good.
I clicked swap to as Clank, but it's still just showing me the artist new.
I think Clank may not be in this game and might have been in the previous game when I got move stuff, so he might be still in the character vault. It needs to get downloaded.
No, I could still access his character sheet.
No. I'm going to the wrong thing.
Let me refresh just to
But
I'm
don't
see.
but don't worry about it.
I'm just enjoying the fact that we made Mr. D waste over half his money
There he is.
paperweight, basically.
I want to see an updated Clank, but I don't think we have. We can probably do it for one comic bit. I might make Grace do that, just because.
Level 19.
Who is now watching, so she heard you and is now excited.
I'll probably send her the details another day, though.
Yeah.
Just-
Basically, I just bust Clank out whenever I want to try.
Okay. Everyone just finishes their bid, and everyone, like, there's a lot of people that are leaving bitter, a lot of people that are leaving entertained. The Warriors had a fucking good time because they got to hurt people with fucking small plastic signs. Someone is looking desperately for their raccoon thing, trying to find it within the fucking seats, and then you see the raptor just walking off with the raccoon tail sticking out of its mouth. Good day, sirs.
Of course, the raptor ate it.
Of course.
But this has been one of the more chaotic auctions that has happened in your guys' life because this is your first auction and it's this fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I think it's your
I'm in-
first auction.
I said waste money on my first auction.
You
Now
got
let's go to the underground auction and see what happens.
There's no other great auctions happening today, Scar, but thank you for your support in this endeavor. Please, again, just let me use it once.
Of course, you just owe me a favor.
What is he going to use it for?
Please! Please don't let it be another bondage incident. Last time we did that, someone died.
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
Bondage incident.
What the fuck?
Apparently, Mr. D is a real freak.
He's talking about
Marzio. Marzio is also
Yes,
a freak.
but- I just figured it had to relate to the favor Marzio owed Mr. D.
I mean, there's a lot of favors that involve Mr. D, Marzio, and Scar. A lot of which are real Scar doesn't really know anything about, but there's a lot of fun backstory stuff that's happened in the past that I made for roleplay and things that are going to be showing up in the comics, and Scar will eventually see. But yeah, you guys are then taken to the back, presented the stuff you guys bought, which Scar just has the set of magical keys. Artist looks them over, and these keys unlock magical locks of a 10th level. So yeah, that's interesting, because the highest level possible right now is level 12 for magic spells.
Damn.
That could be useful.
But that's only like for magical vaults and stuff, not god stuff. God stuff, has to be open with god stuff. And then you guys are then also presented the the piece of the clockwork goddess, which is just a small pocket watch the size of someone's hand. It is presented to Scar. Who touches it?
I touch it. It's presented to me.
Scar, you go to touch it and try to give it to Marzio. As soon as you pick it up, everyone in the room is blasted by blinding white light and also the smell of copper and grease.
Joke's
Also,
on you. I have light vision.
you see nothing but white.
I know.
And just so to make sure we're all clear, the part of me is touching it is the claw hand, not my actual hand.
You mean the roboted hand
Yes.
that has magical nerves in it connected to you.
Yes.
So yeah, it's still happening
But it's
regardless.
It's not my dragon hand, so I'm okay if something happens because that hand's replaceable.
And then all of you guys hear a familiar feminine voice, except for Artis, because he did not go on this magical bullshit adventure, or time travel bullshit adventure. This voice is Goldie, if you guys even remember who that character was, that you only met for like 15 fucking minutes.
An attitude when we got Adam Scar.
Probably yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep, same. I remember Goldie.
And the voice states, "Oh, it's about time y'all came by to repay that favor." And you guys want to do the intro for the next session, or do you want to end the session here?
I look over at Scar and Vierden. What did you two do?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. We're innocent.
I don't remember.
They
I
can-
was a baby. Whatever happened was Adam's fault.
So this is the fucking funny bit. They can literally say nothing, and it could actually be true.
I've known you two for long enough now to know that's shit.
Probably Scar. Scar has returned the favor. All I know is that I don't even remember why we wanted this thing other than it was should solve our problem.
Is to fix Marzio's problem, and also to help repair some stuff like the magical time bullshit you guys did.
Yes.
There's
yes,
some
that's what
aspect. There's still some aspects, and apparently this also led back to repaying a favor to someone that helped you out a long time ago.
But we need this for now.
Yep.
You guys are actually inside the pocket watch now. BT dubs.
Oh. Well, we need this for now as I hold out my arms.
Goldie,
We've got a job to do with it.
Goldie again wearing that bikini armor suit. I have no idea what was wrong with 15-year-old me. the bikini armor set and everything, but the magic hammer just comes up, visit you guys. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. We just need to fix a couple things, since touching this activated everything again. So we get to have some fun with your alternate universe selves.
Where's the fear of altered selves?
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, wait, I'm going to give you this option. Do you want to be samurai artist or tribal artist?
I'll go with the samurai artist.
Okay. I just need that for like little story prompts because I forgot to ask you about that. So I have that ready for next session. All right, Fiernan, you have 3 options. Business Fiernan, Farm Boy Fiernan, a Cockmaster Fiernan.
I'm sorry, what?
No context given.
I mean, I know you mean chicken farmer, but still. You know what? I'm going with the meme.
Okay.
I'm taking the last one.
And then Scar. You want to go with your original Rogue Scar, but not evil? You want to go with your WWE Scar? Or do you want to go with this Scar that has the robot arm, just lower level?
I'm gonna go with the robot arm, just low level,
Okay.
because he's the one in the possession of the watch
Okay.
and magical keys now.
We're going to start the next session with Fiernan waking up to a, clockwork cuckoo clock that is going baka, 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 baka. As he wakes up to his girlfriend next to him. Say hello to alternate universe Kamala. And we end our session there.
Alternate universe Kamala.
Once again, more of a silly session this time around.
Yeah, it's meant to be like silly and stuff. The DLC combat things. Welcome to like the meat and potatoes of like the DLC stuff. That I now kind of remember what I was trying to do with it. So we're gonna get the revitalized version of it, so you guys will see a little bit of an alternate universe sort of scenario. But did you guys have fun today?
Yeah.
I'm just glad I got to bring Clank out one last time to fuck with Scar.
Are you guys okay with this roleplay sort of thing, or not really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I am proud that I outplayed Mr. Dickinson. I don't think there's many people that can say that.
I'm a little more broke than I thought I was going to be at the end of it, but yeah, it was good.
You still have.
I mean, at least you also got something you could potentially use out of it.
That is true.
Okay, you guys will be using other sheets, not character sheets, just the NPC sheets, because we don't have to go through a whole fucking several pages of new character. It'll just be your guys' abilities, just more
Normal.
more normal.
I don't anything normal about our abilities.
Don't worry, I'll be putting in the work to make them normal.
I figure.
And everything will be like balanced and stuff. Fiernan can still shoot suns, is what I'm planning to do, but just like fireball. But instead of fireball, it's a sun.
I got a dumb question.
What's a dumb question?
Because we're now traveling in time, and I chose to use my Scar version with the robot arm. Does he have access to his broken sword that grants any wish in a fight?
No.
Damn.
I think Fiernan only has the Phoenix Blade, but he has the variant of it, which we'll see later what it does.
So
Okay.
temporarily we lose
I'm
our
guessing
copies.
it's going to be the Phoenix Fillet Sword.
Can't really lose their copies, but we're not going to throw hard combat at you. More combat stuff coming up later.
Well, that's why I said temporarily.
Yeah.
That means I'm not constantly raging no more. Sadness.
So that means you can finally do some fun roleplay.
Yay! RPG.
And then any recommendations for next time other than stop fucking up your words?
I would like a little bit of combat.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
don't worry, you'll get it, and you'll probably get to have a little bit more fun instead of overpowering everything.
Yay.
Because overpowering things is fun a few times, but if you constantly keep doing it, that's why I'm doing some balance changes here and there. You guys will still have your overpowered characters by the end of it, but
Also, just making sure during this whole thing we won't have access to our second phase forms, right?
no, you guys shouldn't need that at all either.
Well,
Whistles innocently
unless
and
we
doesn't
somehow
use
get
that
pushed
anyway.
past half health.
There's a possibility, but I feel like it's more of a Scar who will be doing that because he likes to jump in.
I like having the ability at some
I
point.
mean, I have a lower AC than he.
I like the ability at some point being able to say, those who have seen this have all died other than my allies. Because I don't use it.
No worries for next time. You guys will engage in some combat here and there. Granted, some more roleplay will happen, but again, more silliness because I don't understand, but we're just a silly group.
We have to.
I'll-
We're
I'll-
the silly
I'll-
group that
I'll-
somehow manages to survive everything.
The only thing I want to hear is a song "Back in Time."
Except we can't really do that, but you can listen to that in your own time.
Yep, I know.
And then, do you guys mind that there was no music at all, or do you guys prefer it without music for roleplay stuff like that?
I didn't notice, but if I was a viewer, I'd want it to be music of some kind. Especially it's like
That will be like for Dungeon of the Rooster stuff when we'll try to make money. Because I get to hire a couple people to make music for the next D&D campaign stuff. Hopefully we'll get some fun songs, and hopefully we get some themes for some people. I'm still planning on making the theme, or getting the themes for Fiernan, Artis, and Scar made. We just need to get the right person, and then. But yeah, most of our D&D groups are silly because we keep doing random things, and then instead of like the Road to Ends group being terrified by the situation they are just being absolute chaotic dumbasses. Is what I want to say, honestly.
I noticed. You shouldn't have given them mercy.
Now the no mercy option is still available. It's just I think it was almost triggered by Chris.
Didn't I do like a karma damage thing where if you intentionally fuck with someone of your allies, you get hurt or something?
That's when Fiernan's present. He can't.
Why was I not surprised when you mentioned Krez?
Because he gave me a job to come up with a story point where they are absolutely tortured.
And then I also gave him a bullshit trying to get to a fucking ship.
Scar's here, so I don't know how much.
I mean, I'm not sure if Oscar is sticking with them or dying, so I'm not sure.
He's asleep
He's
inside the
currently
box
getting
room.
pitied, so you know.
He's gonna die.
We'll see.
Well, at least he's okay with it because you heard it in his voice. He's laughing about
Well,
it.
he's only been with the character for a maximum of 2 goddamn sessions, and I took away all of his companions.
Killed all
once.
his friends in the first session.
Yeah. Sorry, Scar. Also not sorry.
It's fine. He's a kobold. Kobolds are mini.
They were doomed from the moment those characters were made.
I put like maybe an hour's worth of effort into making all 3 of them, just coming up with the names, and then I improv'd everything that Scar said. So,
Yup.
like the whole
He
best
also
man
told
thing.
me- he also told me which characters can be considered fodder. So, yeah.
But still, are you looking forward to the next session, Scar, for the road to end, or no?
I
Yes.
know I am. I'm not even part of it.
Even though I'm in the boss room asleep, I am looking forward to it.
You're in the boss room, asleep, being carried by the person who diddied you.
You also looking forward to tomorrow, Scar, for the next D&D sesh, which might be a little
Yes.
bit more better than today's because I am fresh off of 10 hours of work where I had to do a lot of lifting, a lot of other bullshit too, because work was just crazy today.
Understandable.
Probably a good idea for you to stretch then, so you're not sore in the morning.
I mean, I'm never sore in the morning whenever I go to work and other stuff. But this morning, when I did get up to work, my calves felt like they were about to explode because I just did nothing but lift heavy lockers off a line and moved it onto rollers. And I had to use my calves for most of it.
So, my
So
name-
yes, so today was leg day.
Well, yesterday was leg day, today was arms day.
I mean, at least you're getting a good workout out of it.
I already dropped like close to 30 pounds now. Car 100. Okay, that's how much he has left. What the fuck?
That's what he has left. Wow, I could have sworn he had 100,000, not 200,000. Oh, I feel even less bad about giving him shit about it, greedy asshole.
I spent 1,000 on armor, hit points, and fucking get to go back to the base.
You
said-
spent 1,000.
He spent 100,000.
Oh.
My name in our town is going to be infamous.
Whatever, man.
But look forward to next time, because I think we have like 3 more big quests that are like this, just with different things. And then we have
3 more different big quests than the possibility of restoring Octoven under the eyes of Aro.
no, that there's the 3 big quests and then the main quest for getting all that stuff done. Just
Yep.
fixing your stuff and getting to the epilogue, which might be hard or it might be very easy. Thank you, Scar, for deciding if it might be very hard or easy.
I'm going to assume 3 years.
Now I'm hoping to get it done by the end of this year.
Yeah, I know what we hope, but I'm just going by experience. It's going to be at least years.
I blame all of our bullshit that happens when we try to do that at games.
Well, all I know is as soon as we get into the fight where I'm able to use that sword with a wish, the fight's over.
We'll see.
Because I already have the wish in mind what I'm going to wish for.
You know it's minor wishes, right?
Combat wishes only.
Minor combat wishes.
Yeah.
Reduce enemies' HP to 0.
I wish you to change sides.
I wish you to change side.
Oh, you're going
I cast animate dead on your stomach contents.
hang on, Omni. I think I'm starting to see the logic for Scar. Then
Yeah.
you're going to be using those wishes to bring in more guild recruits.
Possibly.
Basically.
I mean, that is fine for stuff, but he can't make people worship him using those combat wishes.
No,
Which is probably a good thing.
but turning the next thing we fight from being a source of evil to a source of good.
I like your thinking, and we are not going to do that in the next world.
Wall.
Don't give me a sword with a free wish.
I mean, we were doing overpowered bullshit, and I just decided to go the extra mile and say, fuck it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.